Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone around the world watching. Hello. It's your boy Tyler Stratton from Stratton Sports, and we are talking NBA Finals. Game 2 in the books. Raptors go down to the Warriors 109-104 in an absolute missed opportunity for the Toronto Raptors. I thought if they were going to win this series, they had to take Game 2 at home, defend home court. They failed to do so. And one of the reasons I think Toronto had to have this game was the Golden State Warriors are banged up. No Durant. We don't know how healthy Iguodala was. Curry wasn't healthy last night, but they still found a way, like champions do, to get the job done. And one fantastic stat I heard about the Warriors, 23 straight playoff series that they've won at least one road game. They're champs. You know, it starts with Steve Kerr, funnels down to the players. They do what champions do, y'all. And look, this was a game that Toronto early on looked like, okay, they're going to win this game. Great ball movement. Kyle Lowry was doing his thing early. Kawhi Leonard was getting to the free throw line. You know, Steph Curry wasn't looking good, but just like champs do, they can turn it on at any time. DeMarcus Cousins, big-time three. He was great in this game, folks. Double digits off the bench, played 28 minutes. You know, he's only played one time in the playoffs since that injury. That was in Game 1 when he looked terrible, but he was huge. If they did not have, you know, him in this game and what he did, I don't think the Warriors win this basketball game. And Curry was held in check throughout the whole first half. He hadn't scored up until midway through the second quarter, but just like the Warriors do, they can come alive at any moment. Curry needs no time to get a shot off and bury it. And then here he is, bam. You can't guard that. You can't do anything about that when you get a screen. And here was an absolutely huge shot. The other half, the Splash Brother. Look, he needs no time. Look at that release. And then Curry, he's so much more than a three-point shooter. He's going to burn you if you overplay him on the three-point line. He had some huge key buckets late in the first half that I really think kept him within striking distance. Third quarter began, and here comes the onslaught. The Warriors played championship ball. There's Curry again, driving to the lane. And then the ball movement by the champs. DeMarcus Cousins, big assist here. Andre Iguodala, one-time Finals MVP. Bam. 2-point lead, a lead they would not relinquish. And then the cutting, the passing. It was just a clinic, and you know, I was rooting for Toronto, but it was fun to watch Golden State on this 18-0 run. And then here we go. You know it's your night when you're hitting this. Look at this. Rattles in and out, in. And then he looks at the bench, shakes his head, said, yep, we the champs. Now, folks, the absolute dagger. Here was Danny Green hitting a big three, huge shot. But the two biggest shots of the game are coming up. Curry, Thompson, no. Quinn Cook, 4-point game. You know, Toronto's round, the crowd's crazy. Cook hits a monster three off the bench. This was such a huge shot. And then they get a defensive stop. And yet again, Q to the C, Manizi for threezy. Bam. Huge shots, a 6-0 run by Quinn Cook. And then you have the last sequence. Bam, Green for three, cuts it to a 2-point lead. Iguodala, Finals MVP, squares up, so long. We heading back to Oracle, 1-1. And here's the thing with championship teams. You look at the Jordan Bulls, okay? We know about Michael Jordan. He's the greatest player of all time. We know what he did in big moments, but he had guys like Steve Kerr, John Paxson, you know, Tony Kukoc hitting big shots. That's what the Warriors got last night. Bogut had 6 key points off the bench. He has hardly played the whole season. We saw those 2 dagger threes by Quinn Cook. DeMarcus Cousins has hardly played. He comes in, scores in double figures. The champs, when they need guys to step up, they get guys to step up. Siakam and Gasol go off for 52 in Game 1. They held them under 20. Just great adjustments, great defensive adjustments by the Warriors. They're the champs for a reason. I think going back to Oracle, 1-1, they're in the driver's seat. They got the Ferrari, the keys to the car, and I think they're going to win both games at Oracle to take a 3-1 lead, ultimately close this thing out in 6. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment below. Let me know what you thought about Game 2, and also subscribe if you have yet to do so, and we will be back in the next couple days to talk Game 3 of the NBA Finals. So long.